Yeah, I've got time.
Welcome back to the 20-Minute Gamer channel, everybody. I'm your host, Nick, and I am jumping into some more Thunder Tier 1 content. There is going to be some gameplay footage near the end of the video, so I'll link the minutes in the description. But overall, this is just some detail regarding some finer points of the game, and then my last point being some missed or underappreciated features about the game. So in my last video, I sort of detailed a few talking points in regards to why I enjoy Thunder Tier 1 and why I think that it is a pretty good tactical shooter. In this one, we are going to go over some other finer points just in regards to character creation, gear, weapons and equipment, and then, like I said, some underappreciated features of the game. So let's go ahead and jump into character creation first and foremost. So character creation is basic but fair. There's enough options to get some sort of idea of what you want your character to look like. But in character creation is your gear and inventory. Gear has a couple of different factors assigned to it: ballistic properties, mobility, dexterity, and then of course, rule of cool. What do you want to look like? The ballistic properties of your armor obviously indicate how easily that armor absorbs a round when you've been shot. You can see here that the 6 Bravo 5 Soviet armor has high ballistic properties, but you're not going to be able to move as swiftly as you would hope. Vests share similar properties. You can see here that they still have mobility and dexterity. The other aspect of vests that come into play are the placeholders that give you the amount of inventory space for magazines, med packs, grenades. On the right side of the screen is my budget used. I have currently in this build 20 out of 24 for this example. Scrolling through the weapons, you can see that each weapon has a cost value assigned to each of them, right? So this is something that you have to factor in when you create your mission settings. I believe the mission settings allow you to go all the way up to 40 or 42 points, so you certainly could load yourself down for bear and be able to pick whatever options that you want. If you're playing with more mil-sim type specifications, you might play with people that operate more in line with a 24 or 30 point system. The same is true for pistols. Pistols also have a point allocation assigned to them. I personally think they've done a really great job of giving you a good selection of equipment to use. The other aspect of the game in choosing your weapons and equipment that I think is also a little underappreciated is how in-depth the equipment selection for your weapons can go. You have an option for a muzzle attachment, a pointer attachment, an optics attachment, and then most of the weapons come with 1 or 2 specific magazine types: armor piercing or standard ball ammunition. I'm personally a huge fan of the colored pointers. Having one different color for each man in your squad helps to identify who is pointing where and who actually has appropriate sectors of fire. You can see in this example you have multiple different colors of smoke that you're able to utilize. The other cool functionality of equipment is your medkits, your claymores, you have optics cameras, you have electronic toolkits, you have lockpick kits. So there's a good variety of equipment that you can outfit your Spec Ops team members with. Jumping into the briefings setup. Briefings are fully voiced over. In the briefing tab, you can go over a full op ord if you want to. All 5 beautiful paragraphs. If you intend on going full milsim with the game, you won't be disappointed. The briefing gives you all the intelligence you need to create the best setup for your character. In this particular mission, the key detail for me is they have been spotted with a mix of AKMs and MAC-10s. So, I might want to make sure my guy brings an AKM on the mission. This will cut down on the weight I need to bring, since I can pilfer mags off the dead bodies.
Thunder 1, this is Zeus. Be advised, a silent approach recommended for this operation. If the alarm
So
is raised,
here we are,
tricky.
in-game. It's just me, and you can set these up in multiplayer. You can set up a private match, you can host a private match, and the only people that are going to be in the game are yourself and whoever has the password to your hosted game. There's no bots here, nothing like that. So I'm going to go ahead and let this play out, and I'm going to just pause intermittently and identify the things that really kind of pull me in as far as the immersion of the game, or just small little details that I think enhance the overall gameplay. You can see the glimmer on these light posts. I'm right-clicking, I'm aiming down my sights, and I'm moving my cursor over the lamppost. The glimmer is telling me that this is something I can engage with. When I shoot this lamppost out, obviously the lights are going to go out. You see this done in other Rainbow Six games, you see this done in Ghost Recon, you see this in basic games. Basic games have this, but I've played with a lot of people randomly, and I've played with the AI, of course, and a lot of users don't take into consideration the advantage that you can create for yourself by interacting with the environment. By creating a nighttime effect, for me, I become the hunter instead of becoming the hunted. It's just one of those small details that enhances the actual milsim ability of this game. Alright, we are in the belly of the ship, and this is fun little feature number 2. One thing that I don't think we get to do too often is hot swapping compatible equipment. We're going to go ahead and take this pistol, and then what we're going to be able to do is go into our inventory. We're going to be able to select our laser pointer, our suppressor, and we are going to be able to take them off our currently equipped pistol and drop them into the pistol we just picked up. What a great feature. I mean, this is something you really don't see that often in other games. And I know that this isn't a huge title, but the fact that they included something like this, nothing big, right? It's really not a huge feature, but the fact that they include something like that really gets to me. I love small details like that, things that you would consider, hey, if it's got an under-rail attachment, I might be able to put a flashlight from my pistol onto a different pistol. Or, my AK and my AR-15 both have rails. I should be able to unmount the rail-operated system and put it on a new rail-operated system, since they're pretty similar. So there you go. A couple of fun features, a little bit more of an in-depth dive than my first video had collected. Some character creation, weapon breakdowns, equipment, and then those two fun little features here right toward the end on this particular mission. I appreciate you all joining me on this one again. Remember, like, comment, and subscribe. Liking the video tells me, hey, listen, this is content that we enjoy. Thanks for taking the time. Subscribe so that you can be notified when new videos of mine surface, and then feel free to comment. I make an effort to reply back to all of the comments that get posted on my channel, at least right now. Obviously the channel is small enough that I have the luxury of being able to do that. I hope that that's something that never changes. I will also be leaving my Discord channel in the description as well. If you're interested in picking up a game of this with me, give me a shout. Join the channel, stop by, say hi, let me know, and I'd be more than happy to jump on and play a few rounds with all of you. So I will let you all go today. I appreciate you joining me again on this, and you have a good one. Nick out.